Thanks for counting on NBC2. I'm Elise Chingari. We are on top of breaking news right now after a shrimp boat crashed into the part of Matanzas Pass Bridge there on Fort Myers Beach. It's caused a lot of traffic. Our reporter on scene confirms to us that the bridge is still closed at this time. Again, it's causing major backups in that area, so be aware. The crash happened just before noon, right near Nervous and Nellie's. It caused a loud boom. Deputies are out directing traffic right now, and the Coast Guard is still on scene. So far, no reports of any major injuries at this time. Count on us here at NBC2 to keep you updated on how that's continuing to affect traffic and when it will reopen. Well, for many of us here in Southwest Florida, the Shell factory in North Fort Myers has been a place of joy and excitement. I mean, it's been open for decades, but today they announced they will be closing their doors this month after 86 years. The park opened back in 1938 with all sorts of things to do, as you know, whether it was mini golf, amusement park rides, or the tons of wildlife that you could see there. If you want to get out there one last time, take a look here. The park's final days will be September 20th to the 22nd, and then the 27th through the 29th. Each day, they will be open from 11 a.m. until 4 o'clock. However, the fun park is closed officially starting today. Today, Fort Myers City Council is expected to move forward with a public hearing on the future of the Royal Palm Square. Now, this is the shopping plaza there at the corner of Colonial and McGregor Boulevard in Fort Myers. NBC2's Mercedes Martinez is there today sharing when you can give your input on plans to bring townhomes and a high-rise condo to that area.
Soon you may see townhomes and hotels here at the Royal Palm Square in Fort Myers right when you get off the Midpoint Bridge. But first, the city of Fort Myers wants to hear from you. Today, city leaders plan to move forward with holding a public hearing on the potential future developments at Royal Palm Square. Many of you know this is the home of the Broadway Palm Theater and many shops and restaurants. The developer plans to make this area a mixed-use space by adding on townhomes, a hotel, and even some green space. More than 40 businesses were told they had to move. However, the Broadway Palm Theater will be allowed to stay. Another concern, traffic. If you drive around here, you know how backed up Colonial Boulevard gets. We know back in August, the city's planning board met with members to propose changes to Colonial Boulevard to address traffic issues. Today, city leaders will decide if they will move forward with a public hearing. If so, that public hearing will be slated for October 7th. Local in Fort Myers, Mercedes Martinez, NBC2.
All right, and with that, let's turn our attention back to the weather forecast as things are pretty quiet outdoors, all things considered. Live look at live Doppler radar from NBC2 shows no showers or thunderstorms in any part of Lee County, and that goes for the entire area as well today, as rain opportunities for this time of the year are actually trending fairly low. I think it's fair to say our rain chance stays less than 40% in most backyards and most neighborhoods in the Fort Myers area through 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, as temperatures, as you can see, drop back into the lower 80s after the sun goes down tonight. Now, we will have the opportunity for at least a few showers, but it looks like the majority of those that form tonight should be well to the east of Interstate 75. So our neighborhoods in Glades and Hendry County would have the best chance for a shower or two tonight, while communities that are closer to the coast stay comparatively quieter. Tomorrow's a little different story. Winds are once again onshore from the west and southwest. And when this happens, areas west of the interstate sometimes see at least a few showers or rumbles of thunder during the first half of the day. Futurecast picks up on that concept there by showing at least a few areas of rain moving toward the western coasts of Charlotte, Lee, and Collier County before the lunch hour on Tuesday. Typically, this doesn't bring us gigantic thunderstorms, but it may be impactful in a few neighborhoods as a few areas of rain move onshore during the first few hours of the day. After that, after lunchtime, again, the widest coverage of showers and thunderstorms should get pushed over toward the other side of the state, and meanwhile, points west of the interstate, by comparison, we'll just be looking for a few isolated showers to round out the day. When I come back at the top of the hour, we are starting king tide season in South Florida. What that means and what to watch out for if you happen to live near the water this week, that's coming up along with the day's news at the top of the hour right here on NBC2. Our team.